So the rule is if you leave your current team for a new team, you have to play your old team the next year. So I'm playing Houston because I was Houston's head coach last year. And I left them to become the defensive coordinator at UCLA. Because UCLA is ranked number 4 and they got a really good. That's right. They got.
You never know what you might run into.
I have that dynasty going. I'm on like year 6. I played over 200 hours in this game. I have 3 different dynasties going. I haven't played in one playoff game yet. They go, what's wrong? I was like, I haven't even enjoyed like the finals. Like I haven't even raised the national championship yet. They go, what's wrong with you?
Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
I go, I'm just having fun, guys.
The Bruins' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway.
Yeah.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20
Oh.
and the 21. What he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So the Houston Cougars offense
Eliminated.
back at this one.
So
We've
you
seen
got
freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations. Many times, David, Herschel Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a...
How much did they pay for the plastic surgery? How much?
I know he has the physical ability.
I had all my bases covered. Hulkamaniacs.
Coming off the bus, I'll say that. He's definitely built different, but he's going to have
Because there was the twin. That was the twin Hebner.
You know this. You can't bounce
So
every run to the outside.
he paid for the plastic surgery to make the ref look the same. He got screwed.
This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Let's talk for a second about Houston. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a fit their culture, and now they're bringing him in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out and they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Looking to throw again. Throws for the tight end. And this will be in.
Why don't you go somewhere? Give me a cigar.
Forces second down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this
I wanted a
drive.
cigar because
They'll move the tight
You ever
end.
seen the Highlights magazine? Yes. And they had the subject called.
They'll try the run.
Oh, for God's sake.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Cougars want to move quickly.
I really don't because I won't have
Looking to
enough
throw,
to eat.
it's Matt.
And then you're going to be going crazy. You might as well just go get
Pressure,
one.
and he's knocked down at the 42.
Get him a cigar.
And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up
I
close
do,
to
but
their goal
there
line.
was no way we'll make it through the night with the way you're going to start.
And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds.
The Longhorns is screwed!
The Bruins offense will have its first possession of the game. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the...
Oh, is he hanging out? Oh my gosh, he didn't land on his feet.
In your scheme, he knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
Turning it on. Finding an escape route.
What?
They got him out of bounds, and maybe
Oh, he's
save
safe.
the score. He gets it to the 49-yard line. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49.
No, you don't want to die.
Pocket breaking down.
He'd have to burn
And
it.
he fires a dirty ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Power football with the
As he
run.
went, they're both out.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Oh, the other two.
They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped about short of the first down.
He wasn't eliminated.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's finally run out of bounds, but not before a huge gain.
And that's the money down, man.
Oh, yeah.
4th down, you just have to have it somehow,
Needs to be
some
on top
way.
of
You're
it.
calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
My name is Jay.
They give him
I
the
like to
rock
party.
again on 2nd and
I tried
goal.
drugs once.
Just hammer it with this
So
running
check
back
me out.
again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the PAT
I
makes
think
it
Sashimi was really
7-0.
funny too.
Oh, yeah.
Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost,
Did you ever see
no
the
problem.
episode of her?
When you start in the black zone inside
I did not.
coming out, it's difficult. You can
That's a
give
show
up
I think me and
safety,
Aaron
you
would
get worried about that,
enjoy.
but the offense puts a great drive together.
Curb Your
Great job
Enthusiasm.
executing, great job getting a touchdown.
Really
That should be our- you haven't
job
seen it.
by the coverage unit
That
to
should be
get
our
down
New
there
Year's
and
show that we
stop
watch.
the 19.
I'll come up with you at 9 o'clock.
Houston sending
and we'll
the
watch an
offense back
episode or
onto the
two.
field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit.
What was the thing with the
Forcing that
chicken shop and they had to pretend they weren't
Looking to
Jewish or
pass,
something?
it's Madden. Throws to the
The
wideout.
freaking starts slandering Jews because he wants the chicken so bad. But
The Cougars are in the hurry.
Larry David,
And listen, the defense
Yeah.
knew coming into this one, they were going to target him.
Can't remember
early and
exactly how
often.
the
He is a
bit went,
weapon,
but-
and there's no mystery where the quarter down.
They
in
are a little
distances.
cheap,
Let's
aren't
see how
they?
they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
oh my God, it's the
And
food
as
so
a defensive
good.
player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
You know what's funny about Seinfeld is every episode comes on, I go, oh, this is a good out. It's like every freaking one. And in some episodes, there's like 4 bits, and you're like, holy crap, this is all one episode?
Yeah, all of them.
And he
Some of
left
them
that
are
one
like
short,
2 of
trying
them are
to
good, yeah.
baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Yeah, that's what happens.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch.
Oh,
Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes.
Oh, he body slammed him on to Cody Rhodes.
He wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that kind of catch.
One back in the backfield.
That was a good idea to go get him some more
This
wrestlers.
junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bruins line up trying to move the sticks up.
Yeah, don't break nothing over there.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Ripping through the
Oh, you
defense.
better watch this. We'll
Putting
score.
together
We
a
will.
real
Don't steal the bell
scoring
that
here
you
as
can
they
get on
pick
the
up
play
the
of the
first
day.
down at the 36. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
I think you love starting the year off with some
I'm good.
momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders. Defense doing their
Let's go to the
job
gas
as well.
station.
This team getting out the gates
No.
to start the season
No.
in great fashion.
Not from the gas station.
The returner will field it and
Yeah,
try to
just
do
come back
some
with a
business.
cigarello.
And a really
Push your
nice
sweets,
job by the
man.
kick team to get down there
Yeah,
and make
move
sure
the
they
car
limit
over
that
and
return.
back.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive.
I did leave the boxes. Fine.
They'll leave it with him. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They try to pop a run on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. A little screen to the running back. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in his hands.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just outside the first down, they'll spot it.
No.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bruins are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Running back searching for a hole. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. Down. Touchdown, UCLA! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
The Cougars will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Madden. Just a short pass to the tight end. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They'll give it to the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
No, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6.
This is how you cover it, man.
Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Cougars get this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Oh, hey, did you call?
I'm sure you want those squirrels to move, man.
He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Oh my God, that's so high.
Now here they come again.
Oh, he's lucky about
the ground game. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him.
You know, with the elbows and the head and the shoulders.
They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Fires to the wideout. Rolls it in. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Hey, that's all Goggins.
Down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Had to settle for the field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no short thing right now.
Sound like George Costanza playing that football game. More wine and turkey?
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the all-season was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher. A chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
Back to pass. It's Here comes the heat. On target over the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Cougars moving quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the board. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
So now it's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. It's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? From the gun, wants to pass. Bottle in time, lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Houston will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
You see you guys.
To the ground with the back.
Bring them over and take a look at their faces.
Running hard and getting
Some of them have different heads.
Maybe you could,
Guys, let's talk
Well, he has to get up to 30 so he can do a full Royal Rumble.
well, you can get a couple of 50th Barbies and make
going
the
in
girl
and out.
wrestlers.
You can score one for continuity. with this
They do
ball.
make girl wrestlers.
That means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their
That's
guys
main
that
event
they
Jay
recruited,
Uso.
that they
Jake
love.
Paul.
Yeah,
Logan
it's
Paul.
cliche, but these players really have
And
bought
this is Cody
in to
Rhodes.
this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this
We
season.
saw him live.
Quick completion on the out route.
But he didn't wrestle, did he?
Trying to pick up just a little bit of
No.
time to get to that first
It was his
down.
birthday. Oh, lots of people.
The give to the back.
I
Tackle is made at the 50.
That was-
Pickup of 5
is that Great
and
American
for the
Bash?
first down.
Somebody
The
wrote
Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's what we saw.
To the air on first down.
Paul White, the giant.
Screen.
I know him.
Quick spin on the run.
Oh, I read the dirt sheets. I know. I know who that is.
Get him out of bounds at the 37.
Great job, too, by the QB.
Oh, who's the champion?
As long as possible. Allowing
Yeah,
the pass
put
rush
Ric
to get
Flair.
to the field, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first.
Yeah.
Got him downfield. There he goes.
We went, yeah, with Justin and didn't Joe Hutchinson go. Yeah, I can't tell you who was there,
Got a
but
timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board
I
before
look
the
at
break.
WWE Matter Center there.
Keeping it on the ground on
Yeah.
1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, I mean,
I did see a picture I had of the picture of me wearing a Ken Griffey shirt when he was with the Reds.
so
So somewhere in that time period. High
High
school. So probably between 2000 and 2004.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust
Yeah.
from me. With the
Touchdown, Bruins! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And I think the offense caught the D off guard on that play, throwing it to the fullback. I think this defense was expecting the fullback to kind of ram up in there and try to block somebody, maybe get a fullback dive, but not release out of the backfield like that and catch the ball. This fullback, he's got a lot of tools in his toolbox.
he's been hanging on by his foot. I don't think he can't get down.
He's stuck.
And he's going to try to return
His
this.
underarms.
I know he thinks he
He's
can
peeing his
house
pants.
it.
He's laughing so hard.
He just has to take a knee as he stopped at the
He's peeing everywhere. Oh no.
first play of this drive.
Oh, wait a minute. He's falling on top of them.
Oh no. It's the ultimate tickle pee attack.
Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just
I think it was a SmackDown we went to.
behind the chains now on second and long.
We went to I'm talking about when I went with Grandpap.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. And that's going to be
We went to both.
a lot of contact
Right, they did a
on the
double
play,
taping
but
for
no
us.
flags. It'll be third down.
Which was crazy.
About to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times.
I'm glad we stayed the whole time. You wanted to leave early. And I was like, let's just stay and watch the first couple wrestlers of the SmackDown. No, Judgment Day's. That's recent.
WWF Judgment Day 2000.
Oh, Judgment Day.
But I got noticed.
At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown Porter. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work.
Like I said, I'm 90% sure it was a SmackDown episode.
Or
taping.
This lead here in the third. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Going to the running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Half and you're down. Like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they...
Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UCLA. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Adrenaline in my soul, every thought out of control. Do it all to get him off the feet.
Yeah, that's easy.
What?
I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He gets nothing, and they keep
I think the 2004.
they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. He's stopped in the backfield again. This just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a
thought
nightmare.
out of control.
This
Do
defense
it
has
all
kept
to
them
get
backed
him
up.
off the
Now one more stop, and
feet.
they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
Looking
Looking to throw.
about
It's
to
Madden.
flow.
Trying to set up the screen. Great move. Now he's got room. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight.
It's a mystery where the case is. Nobody knows.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the... And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that.
I remember Big Show coming out. Well, it's the Big Show.
They'll try to move the chains
It's
on the
big
ground.
match
That'll be enough for the
tonight.
first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And the defense was right there to make the tackle. But
Yeah, I remember that because he did the Rock and the Milk thing.
in the red zone.
He was
And the Bruins
singing him a
are on the
song.
move.
Third angle?
Yeah.
They'll run the counter. He is going nowhere.
Justin, because he was probably screaming, wanted to go home.
It'll be second
Can I just enjoy this freaking show, please?
Without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. He's looking to throw.
Well, they probably also taped Heat.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum, you want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
I don't know that that's one for you, so.
2004
kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
You want to color? Do you have the coloring book and crayons? You want me to color with you for a little bit?
That was John Cena.
He'll bring it out.
Well, John Cena during Heat.
No, this would have been 4 years later.
Oh,
Houston
yeah.
sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking downfield, it's Matt. Gonna take a shot. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. And the returner will be dragged down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping...
Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the
I remember that.
Explosive play has him set.
Yeah.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing.
Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board.
I'll have to show you the clip. I have a clip of me when me and Joe went to Raw, and you can see us on the TV. Hey, where? Yeah. I was right in the front row. I went, whee!
Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors.
Adrenaline in my soul, every thought out of control. Do it all to get it all.
It is now a final. Georgia Tech is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Yellow Jackets fans wanted, but a road victory feels great. Always interesting to see top 5 teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Cougars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. It's a draw. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6.
Texas is on at 3:30.
And I kind of like how the running
3
back
o'clock.
didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
All down the down over the sticks as he picks up the first down.
We have a new
They
champion.
get set to snap it. Time winding down here in the quarter.
Huh?
To the air, it's Matt.
Well, there's a reason I left them.
Setting
Stink.
up the screen. Turning it on. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick.
Hey, Jerry did it!
Brought down at the 28.
Hey, Jerry got it.
Yard gain. Offense has
Look
it at the
like
28 on 1st down.
Jerry's a great dude.
Here's the handoff. Hard running there. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops
Shoot.
right at the
Yes,
30-yard
yes.
line.
And I know you can play these late game situations.
Oh, he pinned them both.
I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got
I'll move this out of the way.
You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Back to the ground with the running back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bruins.
One reason I suffered through all that fat and skin was for you
Not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return
Well,
man.
tomorrow we won't be home either.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing.
There he goes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover.
He goes, I guess.
The Cougars can really attack on this second and short. They go to the ground. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
Archer, eat that at the table. There's be pretty lot of crumbs.
This offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Finds a tight end down the gut. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want.
Touchdown, UCLA! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game.
If they run out, they run out.
Up and down the field, they've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Don't you wanna?
We'll see
Wanna,
the offense
Fanta?
make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all
I'm not afraid.
lost to fire on 2nd down. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Yeah.
Now 3rd
How old is he now?
and long,
3, 4?
catch up in more ways than
5.
one after
Holy
that earlier
smokes.
sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. The Bruins line it up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the end.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll find his way out and maybe pick up a yard. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they made it tough, and now the touchdown Bruins! And they had 6 more to board with that trip to the house.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
He's stopped in the backfield again, and this is like a nightmare. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. They go to the draw.
I love the play call there, and I love the run
I will
for a variety
say,
of reasons.
we can
Obviously,
figure out how to
you're trying
make
to settle your
because I think
quarterback down after
make
throwing
the
2
same
picks in the
time.
last 2 drives, but also you're able to
So
generate
we can figure out a way
really nice
to
gain for this offense and make 2nd and short so much
make
easier,
his
so
breakfast
much
sandwich
more
that they aren't
manageable.
like.
It just allows your quarterback
That would be
to take
better
a breath
than
and exhale.
A, not
I
eating,
think
and
a lot
B,
of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive
eating
and
like a sugary
let it slowly
bagel or
develop.
something.
Nah, this defense, you could tell they were aggressive and
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Houston will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He was able to reach.
He's gonna mix all kinds of booze and get sick.
To pick up a few extra yards. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I probably won't drink the leftovers. Maybe if I want to go out to lunch tomorrow. And then I got some champagne type stuff I can make it the most of.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Were you thinking? We can start cooking at 5, and by the time we get through everything, it'll be 6-ish. Sure you have. You were 3.
Whoever can get to the top first wins. Look, they're all climbing.